Hello, so my name's Theta and welcome back to the channel. If you saw my first video, you know that it was literally just me playing games and sort of trying to introduce myself. This video is going to be different because, currently have no anything on screen. So I figured I'd try to do a few different styles of video. So right now, this is me going through what few manga I have right now, and then I'll probably post updates later on as I get more manga, which I can then update you as to the status of my collection. So, for right now, this is my entire manga collection in no particular order. So I just have them all stacked up over here where I will grab them all. And let's get right to it. So first up, we have this one right here, Akane Banashi, which it's a good series. It's about Rakugo, which is something I didn't know existed until I started reading this. I read it digitally, but I enjoyed it enough. I figured, hey, they're releasing the physicals, I should probably buy this. Inside, it's got some pretty good artwork, so it's a pretty good story. I'd recommend it, definitely. If you're wanting to learn about some Japanese art form type thing that you didn't know about, I would highly recommend this. Up next, we've got this one, Blue Box, which it's about a guy who plays badminton and a girl who plays basketball. It's a rom-com series, but despite the fact that it is a Shonen Jump series, it's actually a lot more of a mature romance than you might think. So this one is another one that I read digitally and then picked up the first volume physically because I liked it enough, I wanted to buy it. So yeah, I'm gonna be picking up more of these, same with the previous manga, but I might read these, I might not, but it's just mostly a keepsake thing. Up next, so for most of our first stuff is all gonna be Shonen Jump. So up next we've got Kaiju number 8. This one I did not read digitally beforehand. This one I only have physically, but this one I was just browsing through the store and I saw this and I decided, oh, it looks pretty interesting, I might pick it up and read it, and it was pretty interesting. So basically it's about, in Japan, there are these big giant creatures called kaiju that basically are going around terrorizing people, and this guy who cleans up after the good guys go and defeat them. And then he turns into one, and it's a good series. There's the entire premise if you want to pause the video and read it, but 10 out of 10 would recommend. I've got volume 2 of it, volume 3, and then volume 4. Volume 4 was really good. I'm super excited to pick up volume 5. I believe they're up to 9 in print right now. So I'm gonna be catching up over the course of the next few months, hopefully, because I really want to know what happens in this story. Next up, we've got Sakamoto Days. This one's been pretty popular, I've heard, and I originally picked this up knowing almost nothing about it. I knew the basic premise, but other than that, I didn't really know. I picked it up. It was really good. I really liked this first volume, and so I picked up number 2, 3, 4, and I now have 5. Which considering how I'm just going through these volumes, I should probably explain the premise, where basically there's a hitman, the most legendary assassin in the entire world, and basically he falls in love and decides, yo, I'm not gonna do this anymore because I want to live a normal, peaceful life. And so, and after a while, people sort of come back and drag him back into the underworld, where now he has to protect himself and his family from what's going on. It's a good series. I'd recommend. It's funny and it's got good fights. Volume 5 is the last I have, I believe, currently in English. They've released up to Volume 10. So that's another one I'll be catching up on. Okay, up next, we got a Volume 2, because I have the Volume 1. I just currently don't know where it is, though, and that's Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible. It's a good series. It says it's rated T+, although I think it deserves more of just your normal T rating. It's a good series. It's about a dude who's basically invisible, and the girl who likes to tease him and such. Another rom-com series, really good. Highly recommend. And then we have a volume 3 here. I have volume 1 and 2, but like the previous one, I don't know where they are right now. That is Oshi no Ko. Chances are you probably heard of this one, because the anime got released, and everyone really liked the anime. Without spoiling anything, it tried to sort of give it a premise. So, it's good. I'd recommend it. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Okay, next up, we've got not a Shonen Jump one for once, because all of these ones have had the Shonen Jump theme. This is Re:Zero, Starting Life in Another World, The Frozen Bond. So, this one, it's not the original for the anime, because the anime is based off the light novel, and this is a side story. I have seen the anime, so this is sort of a side story to it all. So, I guess like a prequel series. Yeah, but it's pretty good. If you like Re:Zero, you're probably gonna like this too. So I'd recommend it in that case. Up next, we've got Shoujo manga. That's Shoujo is something that a lot of people overlook. It's highly good. I mean, come on. Who doesn't love good romance? This is Queen's Quality, which basically it's a sequel to a different series, which I don't have that sequel series because it's out of print and really hard to find. So I read the sequel digitally, and now I'm reading this one physically. So I don't really remember the premise to the original series, but basically there's this family of people called sweepers who go and clean out people's minds from the bugs that are in them. And this one is sort of goes after that original story. It's only 3 volumes long, so I could probably buy it, and really good, highly recommend. I've also got volume 2 here with, fun fact, this one's actually, I think, they're actually reprinting that, and that's why this has the new logo, whereas this one has the old one. So if they are being reprinted, I might try to get a reprinted version of this one, just so then they all match. But, whatever. I'm mostly buying it to read. Up next, we have some big ones. Attack on Titan. I got the omnibus editions because, I mean, I mostly bought it to read instead of to simply collect. I know a lot of people prefer to collect the single volumes. I bought these ones because they're cheaper, and, well, I mean, cheaper for, I mean, it is still $20, but considering it comes with 3 volumes, it's a lot more for your money, so I bought it. It's Attack on Titan, you know what it is, it's good. I'd recommend it. I have omnibuses 1, 2, and 3, so I watched the anime before reading it, but It's also been a good read too. They are a little damaged. That's because I've been carrying them with me as I've been reading it. I wasn't thinking of, oh, I'm gonna collect manga when I first bought these. I was just thinking I might read it. So it's got a bit of damage, but I think that just gives it charm. Okay. I think next up we're gonna go to Not. This one's not a manga, it's actually a light novel, and that's Musoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. It's good, it's, words, but it's a good book. It's not a hard read. Does have a bit of a higher rating. It's not a hard read, it's a pretty simple, easy read, good world building, good story, fantasy stuff. It is an isekai, hence the reincarnation, but it's one of the best isekai out there, so highly recommend. Okay, next up, we're going with Bocchi the Rock, which it is a thin one, not a lot of substance in there, but it's all really good. I watched the anime before getting this, and if you liked the anime, be warned, it is a 4-koa manga, so you read it like this instead of like this. But, I mean, it is a lot different from the anime because the anime has a lot of visual or sound gags, whereas this one, it's all just your normal manga stuff with a few things. So, if you like the anime, that's not guaranteed you'll like the manga. I like it, so I'm gonna keep picking this up, but maybe it's not for you. Okay, up next, I'm going into yet another. So, we're going into 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, Boobies, which this is an ecchi manga, as you can probably tell. I definitely wouldn't be allowed to sell this if I actually was monetized, but considering I have like 0 subscribers, I think I'll be fine. Who knows, maybe YouTube will want to take down this video. I don't really know. If they do, I'll just edit it out, because it's ecchi. I probably won't be able to show you the inside, even though I did a little bit. It's good. It's about a girl who likes cosplay, and a dude who really likes the character that the girl likes to cosplay. I have volume 2. It's fun. It's ecchi. And it's also got some really cute moments in it, so I'd recommend it, if you're not like, a little child, that is. But yeah, it's pretty good. Up next, we've got Junji Ito Tombs. This is the only Junji Ito manga I have. It's a collection of short stories. Don't ask me why this one specifically. I just chose one at random, and this is the one that was chosen. I haven't actually finished reading it. I'm not the biggest horror fan, but it's pretty good. The art's amazing. I mean, it's Junji Ito. Of course, the art's gonna be good, but I'm just not a super big horror fan. And last, this is a very short amount of manga that I own. I'm literally showing you everything I own. It's Look Back by Tatsuki Fujimoto, creator of Chainsaw Man, which, he's very talented in art and storytelling. It's amazing. I would highly recommend reading this. It's short. Not a lot of substance, but it's a really good story. I was crying. It's only like 160 pages, and I was crying at the end of this. 100% would recommend it. Definitely pick it up. You will not regret this decision. And, well, that's all the manga that I have. So, it's a very small collection, but I'm going to be collecting more throughout the year, so you'll probably see updates about that. Maybe not monthly, maybe it might be every couple months. I'll usually buy manga in about like 5 at a time, 5 volumes, maybe more. I do have Volume 1 of the Apothecary Diaries coming over. It's supposed to arrive here around February 9th, so I guess I might make a short or like a small video about that, but that's it that I have for my manga collection right now. If you enjoy, like, subscribe. Not that anyone's gonna see this, but yeah, that's my manga collection. I should probably have said this at the beginning, but a lot of my videos, I was gonna focus mainly on gaming videos, but, you know, I watched a video, someone said they were only really making the videos that they felt deserved it, and they really enjoyed making. If they can't finish the video, and they were like, yes, I made this, I am proud of this, then they publish not whatever gets them the most views or whatever they think will be the most successful. So that's what I'm trying. I'm going to be trying a ton of different styles of videos, maybe more gameplay, maybe more manga, but I'm just going to be trying a bit of everything. If it sticks, that's good. If not, as long as I enjoy it, I might continue with it, you know. Maybe I'll have one series that never gets more than 2 views a video. But I'm gonna keep doing it because, I mean, if I enjoy it, that's all that really matters. But I'll see you all later. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And, yeah, thanks. Peace.